Welcome to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
Hello and welcome to Fresno FC Match Day, the Fox's official pregame show. I'm Nick King. Los Zorros coming off a night in Las Vegas that was appropriately wild. Fox's captain, Juan Pablo Caffa, scored in the 4th minute, about the opposite of what happened the first time FFC played Las Vegas Lights FC. It stayed 1-0 until the 64th minute when the home team got the equalizer. That was followed by a questionable handball call, then a PK stop by Kyle Rainish, an 86th minute goal from Vegas to take a 2-1 lead, and then some Renato Bustamante heroics. The former Fresno Pacific Sunbird finishing the cross just seconds before the final whistle, allowing Fresno FC to get out of Sin City with a draw and a point. Here's a look now at the key moments.
So can they get off on the front foot tonight? And then for Fresno, can they be patient, pick and choose their times? They're not in a must-win position here, but they do want to get redemption against Las Vegas after losing and getting 3 goals scored on them.
Well, good touch here, and now in the open, Juan Pablo Caffa. Alvarez looking like Perino, way off the line, and Caffa, a professional scorer, puts it in the back of the net, and the captain has put a tally up for the Foxes.
A start here, and this back line for Las Vegas all over the place. Caffa finds himself just wide open, not marked at all, finding some gaps still in that Las Vegas defense.
Ochoa lays it off. There's a shot! Oh, off the iron! The equalizer rattled off the post.
And here we a quick few touches, and Mendiola and then just unleashes this ball. Whips in. I mean, it was
on Miranda will come in. As Las Vegas tries to counterpunch right here. Mendiola shooting. Goal! Mendiola from distance with a blistering equalizer.
Mendiola, which it is, but allows him to get onto his favored left foot, and just a beautiful strike.
And we're going, no, Salgado with a little chip, and it's saved. Is it a handball? Oh, yes, it is. Straight red card, and we're going to the spot. Fresno will finish this game down a man, as Del Campo has been sent off. Here we go. Oh, Rainish saves it! The rebound is loose! Kobayashi went after it. Rainish saved it! He guessed right. Loose ball, Garcia will get there first. From the top of the box, Garcia will fire and score! He scores! Garcia scores!
And here's that first touch, just sets them up for success. Another quick little touch, and
still underway here. This was a little bit risky. Cooper, cross, goal! The cross by Cooper, and the goal by Bustamante. And Fresno may indeed sneak out of here with a point.
Scoreboard. It's a good little look over the top of the back line for it's playing down a man. Shouldn't even be able to get into danger zone like that.
Well, that's a tough one for Las Vegas, and what a steal for Fresno.
So Kyle Rainish did have that big PK stop. 5 saves in total for the Foxes goalie. I actually liked one in the first half the best. Some quick reflexes to go low and to his left. This is our stop of the match.
Goals away left and right.
There's a touch here. Ochoa, it's there aside by Rainish. Ochoa, frustrated as all get out, blasts it off the ad board. That ball deflected so very kindly for Las Vegas, and Rainish just tremendous.
Searching ball in. Cooper actually deflects it. Del Campo is there. Hits it off of Ochoa. Ochoa knew nothing about that. But what a wonderful save there from Rainish.
Wow, look at Forbes keeping this alive in Vega. Saved by Restrepo, not once but twice.
Carroll comes barreling through. Carroll almost finds the back of the net, but it's swatted away by Cohen.
Loria strikes, it'll be a curler. Loria curls it, an impressive save by Luis Lopez to get that big left bomb.
Trying to push him out the way.
It looks more like taking. He does, and it's Tyler Derrick again, who's had an incredible performance.
On the right side, good ball, top of the area, slipped in. Here's Belmar, great save by Cardone as he got a left hand on that attempt from Carlton Belmar.
Jason Johnson, Vega, Devin Vega.
Cipollani, first time, oh, Steinberger, second opportunity. Welcome to North Carolina FC, Zach Steinberger.
Mendiola, shooting, goal! Mendiola from distance with a blistering equalizer.
Lancaster, and it's 1-0 to Louisville City.
Gallagher has to send it all the way over again. Big launch with the right! Another big launch with the right.
Reminder, we want to make your fandom of Fresno FC a part of this show. We're searching social media for those hashtags, Somos Zorros, Built for Fresno, and We Are Foxes. We'll be using these kinds of pictures and videos heading into each commercial break.
The Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show will be right back after these short messages. Welcome back to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
Okay, time again to meet one of the Foxes. We got Sam Strong here. Sam, you're a California guy, grew up in Santa Barbara. What are your earliest memories of playing soccer?
I remember I didn't start till I was about 7 or 8. I remember my first game, I was out there. I remember I didn't score a goal, and I remember I left kind of like, oh man, I wish I scored. That was kind of my first memory, and then since then, just kept playing.
Did you play other sports when you were young too?
Yeah, I did basketball, baseball, track, wrestling, all that stuff. Did it all.
Because I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the players this year, I've asked them, who is the biggest athletic freak on the team? And pretty much unanimously, they say that you're the most athletic player.
Yeah, it's an honor.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much that you can say to that, but is that something that you take pride in when you're on the field, that you feel like you have a lot of athleticism?
Yeah, for sure. And I remember when I watched the game when I was younger, I always liked the guys who are real fast or can jump high, and I've always had pride in that. And also my last name, people are always like, oh, Strong, you're not weak, are you? And I was like, all right, I gotta be, top level. So yeah.
Do you have a story of something where, you did something athletically that you were proud of, that you just think would exemplify why you're an athlete?
Yeah, I think I've done quite a few. I remember, I don't really want to say this too much, but I remember one time I jumped over a car during a night out, which was cool.
During a night out?
Yeah, and when I was that's honestly, if I were to say one, it's probably one of my proudest athletic achievements. It wasn't moving, it was parked.
What kind of car was it?
It was an SUV. No, I'm playing. It was. It was like a little Toyota. It wasn't. Yeah.
And can you explain what your path has been from high school until now?
Well, I just played locally in Santa Barbara, and then I played quite a few sports until about I would say 15, 16, and then I got an opportunity to play for a team called Real SoCal. And then actually a few years before I made the state team, so I started kind of transitioning into mainly a soccer player, and then I played at the academy. It was about like an hour away from my home with a few of the other boys in my area who were good. And yeah, after that I went to play UCSB, played Ventura Fusion, and then now I'm here.
What was it like going to school at UCSB, that campus that sits right overlooking the ocean?
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, it was a great experience. So I enjoyed it, but
how far away did you grow up from the ocean in Santa Barbara when you were a kid?
Well, I lived like kind of more so, probably like 3 or 4 miles. I wasn't like around the beach, but
okay.
Yeah, I was kind of more a little more inland.
Do you surf?
No, I get that question a lot, but
I was gonna say
no,
probably
I don't.
get asked that a lot.
Yeah, it's funny. Like not that many people really surf in Santa Barbara. It's just like I don't know. I kind of more so played sports growing up, so I didn't really like ever surf. I didn't like sand, like in my toes and all that at the beach. So
really,
yeah.
If we're not playing soccer or not playing sports, are there off the field? Do you have a secret passion or a secret skill or anything like that?
I like movies and stuff. I like trying to dabble in like writing that, but nothing too extreme.
What kind of writing?
Just like screenplays and that. So
okay.
I enjoy. I'm no screenwriter, but I enjoy like just the whole dynamics of it. So
if we're talking movies, what's your favorite movie?
Probably I like Pulp Fiction and Rocky. I would say are my 2 favorite.
Food-wise, if we're going out to eat or someone's making a meal, what's your go-to?
I'm not too picky. I kind of eat whatever, but my mom made it was like a beef cutletas. She's from Lithuania, so she would make, I don't know, like I think it's kind of like a family tradition. I enjoyed that meal.
The guys that are on this team coming from all around the world, how much do they ask you about California and just growing up in the States here?
Yeah, they asked me like quite a bit, but there's a few other boys from California as well. But yeah, really not too much. Nobody's really like asked me to show them the Cali lifestyle or anything. So, yeah.
Do you enjoy playing with guys from around the world? Do you enjoy getting to hear about their stories of what it was like where they grew up?
Yeah, I've learned a lot definitely from being here. And like guys like Cooper, JJ, Kafa, seeing what they do and their mentality, and you can learn from it. So that's good.
What do you hope for? What do you have goals for the rest of your career?
Well, right now it's my first year as like a full-time player, like professional player. So yeah, I really do enjoy it. I love just being a full-time player and athlete, and try to really my goal is just play like as long as I can, 15 years or however long like my body lets me. So and then obviously play at the highest level I can, but ultimately just stay in the game as long as I can.
We would like to make you, the community, a big part of this show as well by sharing your social media posts from the matches and the hoopla before and after the matches.
The Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. We'll be right back after these short messages. Welcome back to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
No coach interview this week. Instead, we want to highlight some of Fresno Football Club's work in the community. Just in the past couple of days, the team spent several hours on Tuesday at Community Regional Medical Center in Fresno, visiting with pediatric and burn patients. Then on Thursday, players were at downtown Fresno's Kepler Neighborhood School, celebrating the recent donation to the school of what's being called Victory Grass, 20,000 square feet of sod that the Foxes played on at Chuck Chansey Park and won on.
So we were recently just moved into the building, and when we purchased this as a vacant lot. And so while we've spent the last several months trying to get it ready for the kids to be able to play on, having the funding to be able to seed it and grass it and sod it and maintain it has been pretty difficult for us. And so we were incredibly fortunate that the Fresno Football Club was willing to donate all of the sod here for our kids, and you've seen them today play on it and have a good time. And a huge difference between a big just empty lot of dirt and them being able to really enjoy themselves at recess and during PE and at lunchtime. And so we spent a good part of a couple of Sundays out here laying the sod ourselves with the help of the fan club from the football club. And it's been a labor of love because, you know, seeing the kids out here today really makes it all worth it.
Pedro, why do you enjoy being out here with the kids?
I mean, just seeing their smiles is the best thing in the world. You know, I asked a couple of them what was here before they put the grass, and they said it was dirt. And I was like, how'd you guys do to play? It's like, it didn't matter, it was fun, but this is so much better, you know? Like the kids, like we can do so much more activities, different activities, and we can fall down and not get hurt. Like we used to get like scratches and stuff. So it's amazing to see that they're happy with it and they're playing sports, and being outside is the best thing for a kid, doing physical activity. So that's very important for us as athletes, seeing this happening in our community.
Is that something you think back to when you were a kid just running around outside?
Oh, 100%. Like when I was growing up, it was a little easier to be outside, like on the streets and playing soccer and playing sports. Nowadays with all the cars and stuff, it's not easy to get a good space like this one with very good grass, decent grass, for them to be playing around, running around, falling, rolling, and playing soccer. So.
Well, now we have a field, right? We can do a lot of different activities here. That's good.
Just being able to play soccer with them and share these like short but memorable moments, you know, it's something that maybe they will remember for the next couple of days, or some of them will remember for the rest of their lives.
I'm Beto. Nice to meet you. I'm a defender for the pro team in town.
Oh, okay.
How's it going? I'm
Leah.
Nice to meet you, Leah. Hi there.
Hi.
Ramon.
Leah.
Nice to meet you, Leah.
We're here because we think it's extremely important for us to give back to the community. I personally went to university in Fresno. I coach at the community college level, and I know the beauty of this community, and for us to have an opportunity to give back to the children is very gratifying for us.
Thank you. There you go. Buenos días. Buenos. He's teaching you. He's teaching you. I'm teaching you. Just repeat. Buenos días.
Yeah.
Good morning.
It's a great accent too.
Say it together. Say it together.
Buenos dias.
Yeah. Natural. Very good. You get him a Mexican passport, dude. You do good over there.
You got to feed off their energy. I think that's the most important thing when you're surrounded by children. They have enthusiasm that as adults we tend to lose, and we got to match it, and through that it'll be a great atmosphere.
1, 2, 3.
Somos Zorros!
The Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show will be right back after these short messages. Welcome back to the Fresno Football Club Match Day pregame show. This program is sponsored by Tioga Sequoia Brewing Company.
Taking a look at the USL's Western Conference standings, every single team ranks 6th to 11th, won in the last week. And that drops Fresno FC to 12th, now 5 points back of 8th place in playoff position. Tonight's opponent, Reno 1868 FC, is in 6th, 7 points ahead of the Foxes. Upcoming schedule: tonight at home against Reno, then Wednesday at the Chuck, Fresno FC hosting its MLS affiliate, Vancouver Whitecaps FC. And the first 1,000 fans who buy tickets for that match will receive a free voucher to Jose Ramirez's fight against Antonio Orozco, which is Friday, September 14th at the Save Mart Center. Sunday, September 9th, FFC at Swope Park. Home against Orange County SC the following Sunday. Then T2 comes to town Saturday the 22nd. Last 3 matches there, all on CW59. And that is our show tonight. Thanks for watching and enjoy tonight's game. This is a Fresno team that's won 4 straight home matches, trying to make it 5 against Reno 1868 FC, a team Los Zorros tied back in early June in Nevada.
Have I ever told you the legend of Los Zorros? It is a legend, not of size or strength, of fury or fire, but one of speed, cunning, and of sheer will. Born to thrive, fearless in battle, always quicker, always smarter, always winning. So tell me, do you have what it takes to become